My whole family went to this school, so it seemed the obvious choice. My aunts and uncles and my grandparents had a big involvement in the school, and so yeah, I was excited to come where all my family had been. I know my whole family worked all kinds of hours for me to be able to be here, and at the time I really didn't know why. But looking back on it, I'm completely grateful that so many people put so much into me being able to be here, because it really is something that I've continued to benefit from, maybe even more having left school than I even did when I was here, if that's possible. I think very generally the thing that stands out from going to school here is, from a very young age, how you're treated in a very sort of adult, or maybe not adult, but very human way. You're not spoken to like just some, I don't know, part of someone's day that they've got to fulfill that role, but it's very bespoke, very unique. Everybody, I think, is treated very much as an individual. I think the confidence that the school gave me to sort of maybe step outside of where I was comfortable and go and look into the different dimensions of my, what would be career, is what set me up to dare to look, I suppose. Yeah, it was definitely the art teachers and drama teachers, woodwork, metalwork teachers, handwork, skills that I probably wouldn't have chosen to try, but by sort of coercing me to sort of put my hand to these different things made me realise that I could create things from scratch, which I think anybody that's run their own business or set up their own business will be familiar with, that feeling of, okay, this is what I need to do, I've got absolutely no idea how I'm going to do it. So now I run a small business called Student of the Horse, which is basically, I guess, a holistic horse care centre where we take young horses for starting and equally riders or people interested in getting into sort of equestrian leisure, and support them in that. I think with all the GCSEs in the world, if you go out there with no charisma or no social skills or no manners, you're probably not going to be that employable. Having been to Elmfield, you start to get a sense of the people that you were surrounded by, and I often think if I could employ people from this school that, you know, had that ability to sort of think on their feet and sort of chop and change within their role, know where they needed to be when, then that would be awesome. I think that there's no way while you're at Steiner School you can possibly appreciate the depth of what you're learning and being exposed to. And definitely for me, my personal highlight has been the things you discover throughout your life and ways of thinking about things or seeing things that you definitely wouldn't have consciously picked up on as a child perhaps, but definitely throughout your life you'll find yourself doing things or seeing things in a different way, and so it's kind of in that sense the gift that keeps on giving.